Comrade General, you are proving even more tenacious than I thought. What a great threat you are to your enemies. Do me this favor. Grace me with your presence in Moscow, so I may thank you in person.
Before you go anywhere, you should see this. It arrived today. To be mailed in the event of Premier's death.
If you have received this, then I presume by now I am finally dead. I'm losing. I don't know how to... Oh, Mother Russia. I'm forgetting words. Yuri. He is controlling my mind. He has killed me. If I am gone now, the command is yours. Send this tape far and wide. Take my country back for the glory of Russia and the spirit of justice.
I think you are satisfied now, da? Yuri has his own stronghold here outside Moscow, and he is amassing his own forces. But the bulk of the army is yours. Don't speak, General. They are listening for you now. If we do not speak again, it has been an honor to serve you. Establishing battlefield control. Yuri will destroy us all. He must be stopped, no matter what the cost. New construction option. Battle control online.
Hello everyone and welcome to the next mission of the Soviet Union campaign. I am Lee Time of 5 Random Guys, and this has to be the hardest, most difficult mission in the game, and is the one I remember the most. But before we get into the swing of things, let's get some more...
Incoming transmission.
For the Union!
Be warned, Comrade General. Yuri has rebuilt the Iron Curtain. It will make his troops invulnerable for a period of time. Structure garrison.
Alright, and that is the main difficulty for this first part of the mission, is the Iron Curtain. Iron Curtain, and I don't remember if I talked about it before, but it can be spawned over a group of units, a 3x3 grid. Vehicle units will actually become immune for a couple of seconds, so they can go in and do devastating stuff. Yuri's strategy in this is very deadly. He will use the Iron Curtain on a group of terror drones, and because they can jump into other units and destroy them from the inside out, they become immune and they can get through all my defenses. Now, oh my gosh, this is just one of the most difficult missions, and as you can see, I did get some reinforcements, but that's the only reinforcements I get, and they don't last very long. As you can see, the main problem is that they get into my base, and I cannot build a defense fast enough to stop them from getting into the base. Yeah, now you can see the terror drones just flying right through. The main strategy is to take your 2 airships, which is the new unit for this mission. They are the Kirov airships. They are very powerful. They have surprisingly a very strong armored defense, but they can be taken down with enough force. They have no reload time, and they are powerful. Yes. How much do I hate you? You got a Pikachu, didn't you? Okay. I'm recording commentary. No, this note's for the for units, because I can't remember their names. I just know this one's big and bad and nasty. Because I was just talking about the Kirov airship. It is a very powerful ship. It is the only airship in the Soviet Union. No. Nope. Aren't you going to bed? And so you caught a Pikachu. Yeah. I'm talking about a war-based game, and you're coming in here with Pokemon. So manly.
What's not warlike about Pokemon?
I mean, like...
You conjure these creatures, they obey your every command, you just force them to fight.
Anyways. Huh. Yeah. Needs more dragons? Yeah. Kirov.
Construction options.
You don't really think that War Factory will help you defeat me, do you?
New round.
Oh. Yeah, if you guys haven't guessed, we actually recently got the new Pokemon games. He got X, I got Y. Anyways, as I was saying, the Kirov is a very powerful ship. And the main strategy for this is to take your Kirovs and force fire on the ground in the spot where I have them right now. They will level up quickly. And it will take care of any infantry units, Yuris that come by, or Yuri clones rather, dogs and stuff
New
like that.
construction options. Incoming transmission. No one will ever catch us off guard now, comrade. I have obtained plans for the psychic sensor. This device will warn us of any troop movements within its range. We can sleep well once again. Warning.
Once you get the battle lab up, you can actually start building some more, and I do recommend building more and getting them leveled up also.
Unit ready.
So you are building a Kirov. I'm impressed.
The only drawback to them is they are slow moving. This is fast forward or fast sped up, so it doesn't seem like they're moving very slow. But trust me, these are the slowest units in the game. Now they level up more on the west or on the east side, because that's where most of their units are gonna come through. Especially since they're gonna send more Yuris that way as well as constructs. But they do come up on the north side also, so I do send them up there. They're not gonna do too much to the tanks. That's why I'm keeping the That's why I'm keeping the Apocalypse tanks close by. Now, the Apocalypse tanks, they are so vulnerable to the terror drones. This is why I built the service depot. They can actually go into the service depot, and the service depot will remove the terror drones. Even if the Iron Curtain is still on them, it will successfully remove them. As you can see right here, I got a couple in there, and I send my Apocalypse tanks in there. Now, despite this as being the best strategy out of the game, or out of this mission, it can be broken, especially because, as you can see, there are still units that are getting through. And typically they try to move all the way down into my base. This is why I'm having to constantly build more towers. Now, as you can see now, I'm actually building more, oh crap, what are they called? Flank cannons. They're gonna be used for something later in the mission, and I do recommend, if you guys are gonna play this, build a lot. As you saw in the north, I captured the oil refinery. Build at least 10 of them around that thing, and build towards the east as much as you can, and then build at least 10 of them over there. The apocalypse tanks are going to help also. So, and this is where the second part of the mission comes into play. When me and my father first played this mission, we hated this mission. This mission was the hardest one in the whole game. And I still think of this as the hardest mission, even though I can get through it relatively easy. Now, as you can see, I'm moving my Kirovs around. I'm putting my fully ranked ones up north, and bringing the ones that are not completely fully ranked. Now, you guys don't hear it, but because they're constantly dropping and crashing, and it's right outside my base, I'm constantly hearing the crashes. This is a loud mission also. So for this reason, so if you guys are going to play this, turn down the volume some, because it gets loud fast, especially with this strategy. Now, once this last Kirov fully ranks, it pretty much anything with the exception of some tanks, nothing will be able to get through. And I do rearrange them so that tanks, even tanks, get a lot more damaged. Now, I've gone on a while without talking about the psychic sensor. This is not to be confused with the psychic beacon that from the earlier missions. The psychic sensor, it actually gives you an alert ahead of time of units coming towards you and where they're attacking at, as long as it's something within the sensor. And you'll see all these lines, like right there, these 3 tanks. You saw lines coming up pointing to my apocalypse tanks. That's because it's within the sensor, and it's sensing that those units are going to attack my apocalypse tanks. Now, it doesn't have to be attacking something. It could be just moving to a particular spot in the sensor ray. Now, as you can see, I've start building my nuclear silo, and I'll stop building it. I'll start building it again. I'll stop building it. I'm waiting for the right moment to actually build it, because once it's built, the real fun begins. Yeah, as you're seeing, I'm trying to build more structures and stuff.
Unit ready.
Tower drones are such mindless beasts. Why don't you train an engineer instead?
Yuri's so interesting. I do make a mistake here. I'm trying to get rid of this V3 rocket. And I tried to use a terror drone, but it went right into the line of fire of my Kirov, so that didn't work. So I'm using a V3 rocket to destroy the V3 rocket launcher. So yeah. Alright, I think I finally do build the nuclear silo, so you guys are gonna get to see the worst part of the mission. And if you are not properly prepared for this, it will end you. You have no prayer to beat this mission, and this is the whole reason why. And this is the reason why me and my father always said that this mission was the most difficult, and it's because of not only with the iron cannon or iron curtain, but this right
You
here.
are not really planning to nuke Mother Russia.
Commander, looks like our nuclear silo has been noticed. Yuri is sending a fleet of Heroes. We had better get some flak cannons in place. Building.
He reluctant. He will viciously send waves upon waves of Kirovs from both directions, from the north and from the east. They will, and they can get through. If you do not have the proper anti-air defenses up, it will destroy your base. Now, I am playing on normal, so I don't have too much to worry about, but even on easy, because the first time I ever played this, I played it on easy. It was even difficult then. I've even looked up a strategy to see if someone has thought of something else easier. Nope. This is the exact same thing. They thought of the exact same thing that I've done for years, that my father's done since we came to this mission. So as far as we know, this is the way to beat this mission. But it says on hard mode is worse, because there's so many of these. They send more than just these two at a time. They'll send like 3 at least. Now that one more may not seem so much, but having 3 of them coming through, it's a lot of work. Now you just saw I sent a nuclear missile up there. This is the way to beat it. Now you can build Kirovs, Apocalypse tanks, army, and go in and rush the place. But this is a lot easier. Wait for the nuclear missile to charge up, blow the Kremlin, and you have to do this 2 times. Now, as you see, they're not stopping with the Kirovs. They're still sending them, and they'll never stop. They're always going to attack. So yes, have lots of anti-air defenses. This is why I said build 10 up there, 10 down there. Oh gosh. And the noise, and like I said, you guys can't hear it, but the noise in this is great. And I did not turn down my I wasn't playing with my headset. I was playing with actual speakers, and I did not turn them down. And this is during dinner time, so my mother's coming in here like, "What do you want for dinner?" I'm like, "I don't know. Oh, I'm trying to play a game here. I'm recording." And I've edited the pauses out, but I've had to pause a couple of times because of it. But yeah, it is very noisy. You can't hear anything with that much crashing. But yeah, send the
Mission
second
accomplished.
nuclear missile down and destroy the Kremlin, and that's it. You've beat the mission. Oh my gosh, this is, again, the most difficult mission in the game. But yeah, we have one more mission. Surprisingly, after all that, you would think the next mission is all so much more difficult, and that it'll take an hour to beat. Well, you guys will just have to find out. So yeah, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, share with your friends, follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and I'll see you guys in the next mission. Bye guys.